Good morning. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Hey, Panos. Good morning. The first comment. And maybe even the first viewer. I think finally I'm being able to start the live stream a little faster. Instead of taking so long. One thing I noticed now is that it's going to display that's showing is not the main one. Oh, will you look at that? The plot thickens. Let me fix something here that I just noticed. Where's my mouse? I think that's the most spoken words when people have multi monitors. Where is my mouse? Yeah, I think here. Oh, there you go. Focus gauges, main horizontal. That's what we want. So now it should work. There we go. That is much better. Hey, rice pudding. Oh, thank you, man. I'm trying. I got inspired a lot by you, man. You were like a clock every morning streaming, dude. I'm trying like before work. I work from home, as you know, so I might as well commute to my home office, right? So we might want to do that. How have you been, man? I saw a video you posted the other day. Are you back streaming? I hope you are, man, because I really like to watch you. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people like to watch you too, man. All right, we were here. I think yesterday we were headed towards France. I think we left Rome and we were going to France, and I think we're still in Italy. So that's where we are. Yeah, man, but even if you don't have the time to be consistent, I think streaming sometimes is better than never, right? Try to stream, dude. You have a super nice setup and you're a great streamer, so I hope you get back, man. Yeah, can't beat that. I know how that feels. Sometimes I want to... Oh, nice. I didn't see that. I wish I caught that. I would have just jumped in to give you a few hundred likes. Hey, Landon, how did I make my setup? You are on the right channel. So, Landon, you can check my tutorial exactly on the channel you are right now on the red app with the play button. Is this in my house? Yes. As I'm trying to leave the parking here with the parking brake on. What wheel do I use? I'm using a Fanatec Club Sports DD. Take that out of there. Do I need fuel? No, I don't. Just keep going. Ollie, how much it roughly cost? I can tell you exactly how much it costs. I do have a tutorial on my channel, and that tutorial breaks down all the costs. So I did spend about $300 in car parts. Going to a junkyard and pulling the parts yourself will save you a ton of money. And then I spent about $400 in wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, LCD screen, all that good stuff. So $700 in total, that's how much I spent. Is the shifter a Trustmaster? No, BG. The shifter is just a 6-speed transmission here underneath my real Volvo. So it's just one of those generic USB shifters. Oh, thank you, Rice. I hope you are, man. Oh, thanks, man. It's been an odyssey to get the audio and the video and the streaming looking good. So I hope this time it's fixed. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper than a lot of people think, man. It's obviously you can go to the moon. You can spend $50,000 if you want. Put motion rig, put triple 4K TVs, and super powerful computer. You can go like very far with it, but you can spend a lot less. So yeah. Well, I'm not in Europe, Arditender, and also €700 will buy you a Golf 2 that you'll spend another, I don't know, 2,000 euros fixing and, you know, maintenance and fuel. I can wreck the car, I can crash, I can reset, I can drive anywhere in the world. I'm driving in Europe right now, and I live in America. I'm in Florida. So, yeah. Does that Apple CarPlay yes, that's Apple CarPlay. And you can find it and download it on my channel. If you go to the red app with the play button, you'll find a link, download it, and a tutorial on how to install it. So yeah. Hey Melissa, good morning. Amazing BG, you should do that. And I'll tell you what, I know for a fact about 3 other people that built simulators using my tutorial as, you know, a guide, and they turned out amazing, man. So I know the tutorial is not half bad. So follow the tutorial, buy the parts, save a car. That's what I always say. Does it have seat warmers? I live in Florida, Ginger Ale, and no. I mean, it does have the connections for seat heater. I have the button here if I would like to. I can press it. Oh, I'm opening the window. I forgot. I set this button to open window, so you can hear the sound is louder now. I'm gonna close it. But no, I didn't set it up. I live in Florida. It's always hot here. AC is on 24/7. What if I want a non-push to start, like I want to use a real car to start it? Sorry, man, I didn't follow your question. Sorry, man. How do you do that, Eli? So I have a tutorial on my channel, so you can find it on the red app with the play button. If you put my name there, Flybrick S60R. I can't really say the name because, you know, some platforms are kind of strict if you keep saying other platforms' names and they think we're trying to get you guys out of there. Wink, wink. So, yeah. Oh, gotcha. So, LSP DFR content. So I don't have to use a push key to start. Every game is different, and I can set up any button here to start the car. It depends on the game. It depends on, you know, several things. Every button here works, so I can just set them up. Where am I driving? I'm leaving Italy and headed towards France. I'm going to Paris. Carlos, why don't I drive real cars? That's a record, man. 10 minutes into my live stream, so you get the bell. So I don't do that because I do that. You're watching like 2 minutes of my live stream and you're assuming I do not drive a real car? I have 4 cars to begin with. 4 beautiful cars. And I drive them when I need. I go places. But when I want to play, I come here on my simulator. I can crash, I can go to Nordschleife, I can go to Europe, I can go to Japan. I can drive here in America. I don't spend fuel, gas, insurance, nothing like that. I can drive any car I want, or truck I want, and have a lot more fun. I work from home, so I don't have to drive in the real roads. I can commute in my home office, to my home office. So there are several reasons, man. But a bright person will know. Thank you, Aniket. No worries, man. No worries, LSP. Oh, thank you, Landon. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe if you like what you see, man. I'm trying to now I'm making the electronics tutorial. Yeah, you could do that, Brew. I understood the question later, sorry, but you could use a key. There's some keys that you can put a connection, so it'll say, like, when you turn the key to number 2, for instance, it'll like short a button that will tell the game that that's a button click. What cars do I have? So I have 4 cars. I have one S60R, 2005 S60R in 6-speed manual. Hello, and his baby. And it's exactly like this one. Exactly. Everything is the same. The same navigation, the same manual speed transmission. Everything is the same. I have a 2022 Volvo S60 T8, and I have a 2020 S60 T5, and I just bought, like a few weeks ago, a month ago, a brand new 2025 Kia Carnival, the minivan. Amazing car. My wife drives it mostly, but without a minivan, I wouldn't be able to have the simulator because I have to go and pick up the parts. So I used to have a minivan before. I just traded my minivan into the new one. Oh, thank you, Leah. Thank you, Purple. Thank you. If I just have a base game and I can't afford all the DLCs, which one is the best out that I can go for? Aniket, that's a very good question, man. I'd say you get more bang for your buck if you go with the ETS 2, which is this one. I think the vanilla one without the DLCs will have more countries and more variety instead of the ATS. Elijah, is it miles per hour? Yes, so the big numbers you see here are miles per hour, and the smaller numbers are kilometers per hour. This is a Volvo gauge cluster, so Volvos are pretty worldwide, and they did keep both miles and kilometers in the same gauge. Purple, how much did I spend on the setup? So I spent $300 in car parts, about $400 in hardware, Arduino, electronics, so like wood, metal, carpet, everything that makes the setup special. The car part. I'm not talking about TVs. I'm not talking about computer. I'm not talking about the wheelbase. I'm talking just what makes the simulator special, right? Night Deluxe. Can you go 200 kilometers an hour? If I was driving a car, yes. Not with this truck here. And I don't want to get a ticket. Oh yes. I'm pretty confident that I do like Volvo's S. But thank you, man. Am I excited for the Ford ATS, the American Truck Simulator 4 DLC? Yes, I am. For the longest time, I've always wanted to drive like cars here in this game because not the physics, but the open world is a fun thing, right? And I'd love to. So I can't wait. I hope they release it soon. Landon, do I have kids? Yes, I have one daughter. She's 9 years old. And I'm married for about 15 years now, moving to 16 years. Mohammed, yes, thank you. Thank you, man. Do I have the Volvo pedals or normal? So I have Moza pedals here, not the Volvo ones. Those are Moza pedals. I forgot the brand, the model. They sent me, but I forgot. Oh, thank you, Corey420. That might be why I have 500,000 subscribers and followers over my social media. I want to see what you got, Corey420. You can download mods. Yes, I know, Dot. The only thing is, if you download mods for cars in this game, it'll still drive like a truck, so I don't know. I just didn't feel like it. What Volvo do I drive? You mean in the game here? It's an FH420. In real life, I have 3 Volvos. All of them are S60s. One is a 2005 S60R. The other is a 2020 S60R, S60 T5. And the other one is the 2022 Volvo S60 T8 with the hybrid. Oh, you drive the DAF truck. Nice. Yeah, I'm driving the Volvo one here. Well, for obvious reasons, I might say. Aileen, what's up, man? I think you're the first comment there on the green platform. Where do you get the setup? You have to go to the junkyard, my friend. Thank you for the follow. I'm literally starting there on that platform, so I don't have a lot of people. Let me stop here for a second. I can't see my stats on the Black app. I'm just gonna do that for a second. Let me put the hazard lights on. We're on the side of the road here. Moza doesn't Moza use a gated manual? I wouldn't know, man. I don't have a Moza shifter here. There we go. I can see my TT stuff now. Get back to the center. Let's turn off the parking brake. Get going. Mohammed, is this custom build? No, man. Yes, man. It's custom built. They don't sell it. But you are lucky because in my channel, exactly where you are right now, you'll find a tutorial teaching you how to build this step by step. My day's going well, Alien. Thank you for asking. How about yours? How did I make the gauges work, EJ? So, Arduinos and a software called SimHub, basically. Thank you for the follow, guys. I see you guys following. I do appreciate all of that. Enton, does all the buttons on the steering wheel work? Yes, so I can change music, so you'll hear the music will change. Let me put louder. Oh, I muted my... Oh, yeah, let me mute my truck so you can hear the song. There you go. So that's a button for next song. You can go back. And here, I think you're on... Since you are on the black app, you won't be able to see, but there is this changes information on the right. If you were on the purple app or even on the red app with the play button on the widescreen live stream, you'll be able to see that side of the screen right there. But I can change information right there, and I can turn it off right here. So every single button you see, they all work. I am from Brazil, born in Brazil, but I live in Florida. So how do you know what gear you're going into with that shifter? It's pretty easy actually, because there's numbers here. It's 1, 3, 5. This is the original Volvo 6-speed manual transmission. So I do have the real car in manual as well. So it's pretty, you know, it's muscle memory for me. Michael, is it a game? Yes. Where am I from? I just answered that. I'm from, I was born in Brazil, but I live in Florida. Does the horn work? It does work, but I used another button because I didn't put underneath here. Let me show you. So there's nothing underneath. There's nothing here. So just here you see the Fanatec board. So the wheelbase thinks that there is a Fanatec installed here. What Volvo did the interior come from? From a Volvo S60R. 2005 Volvo S60R. That'd be nice. With an E-Class, I would say that's very possible. I did a BMW E60 and a Miata, and they all worked. Yeah, I'm still working on my stream. I am streaming on other platforms, so the green one is like I have 3 followers, I think, compared to almost 200,000 followers on the black app. Is it my own game? No, it's from a company called SCS, called Euro Truck Simulator. But the physical rig is mine, yes. Thank you for the follow, guys. I see you guys. The chicken, so the game is called Euro Truck Simulator, ETS 2. Aniket, thank you. Does the radio work? Yes, the radio does work. Fully functional. The 6 CD changer works. I can put FM, AM. I can put the audio coming from the computer into my speakers and then use the volume knob to just, you know, adjust the volume. Shifter looks confusing. If I had that, I'd be money shifting. No, it just looks confusing because you're not here in person. You can see the numbers here, man. Pretty simple. Am I able to adjust the miles on the dashboard? Unfortunately, that's the only thing I can't change on the dashboard is the total odometer. I can change how it counts the miles, but I can't change the number. I can't reverse the miles. I can only go forward. That's the only thing. Yes, there are numbers. 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6, and reverse. This is a real shifter. This is not a game shifter. This is the called Spaceball. Is this real? No, absolutely not. I am playing a real game, but not in real life. Does the seat position work? Yes. So it's fully electronic adjustable, so I can move with a push of a button. If you watch my other videos on Marvin or Marlon, I'm sorry, Watch my other videos on the platform. You'll see when I zoom in, there's numbers here. There's a bunch of numbers, and it's pretty easy to follow. Since when am I streaming, and what's my occupation right now? So I've been streaming for about, I streamed about 1.5 years ago, and then I stopped for a while, and I came back like 2 months ago. And now I am back streaming, if you will. So, and my real occupation is I work for a very large company. I have an office job. I work from home, and I work with market research. Hey Joe, welcome back. Is it possible to connect the radio to the factory amplifier and use the original speakers and use the FM without the car? You have the HU803 with the Ford disc player. Yes, it is possible. All you have to do is put the harness back there, connect the red and brown wires, which are the power ones, find the speaker ones, which are the gray ones, and it should work. Thank you, Tenolov. Do I need to turn? Yes, I think I do. What happened to the original Volvo S60R? It was crushed, man. It's very sad, the Forza guy. If you check my video, where are you? What happened to the... Where's the question? Oh, you're on the red app. Okay, so if you go to my video there on the same channel you are right now, the one with the tutorial, in the first 5 minutes you'll see the Volvo S60R. It was just about to be crushed. Maurice, how much does the setup cost? It costs about $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware, electronics, wood, metal, carpet, you know, all that good stuff. Like 70 kilometers an hour and 55,000 RPM in the 6th gear does not make sense. Loke, you are absolutely right. Very well noted. So let me explain you how my tachometer works. As I'm missing a bunch of messages, so I'm sorry. But I'm explaining now the tachometer. So what happens here is it's calibrated. It's calibrated to the truck. The truck goes only up to 2,000 RPMs to the red zone. So what I did is I told my tachometer that when the game truck is at 2,000 RPMs, it will display 7,500. So it's calibrated to my real life tachometer. And why is that? Because if it would just go from the real numbers from 600 to 2,000, it would be just moving like this. It wouldn't be moving at all because I have an 8,000 RPM cluster. So the reason why I want to see the movement of that needle and be able to shift as I see the needle goes to the red line. Does the wiper stick work? Yes. Wiper stick works. You need to stay on the far right lane. I am on the far right lane every single time, my friend. Let me see. I missed a few messages, so I can't not even go at 100 miles an hour. Hey JM, good morning, man. Hey Break, how much time do you have to take to clean it, and how many times per month? Oh, it's a good question, dude. I vacuum it just about 2 or 3 times a month, and then I wipe the panel with some, you know, like cloth. Also, I put like there's a plastic like black trim thing that makes this like shine a little bit, and it's nice and glossy, and it's very nice. Do I have a tutorial? Yes, DJ, on my channel on the red app with the play button. You'll find information there on the black app where you are right now. Can you go as fast as possible but try not to crash? I suppose I could, but I won't because I don't want to crash. What do you think about the Logitech wheel driving setup? Is it good? Because I definitely cannot build a setup like you. So you can buy other good wheels that are not Logitech, man. Check Mosim. Alfie, why don't you change your sim to a real Scania truck, not a Volvo? Well, for one, I love Volvos. I have 3 Volvos in my garage, real Volvos. And 2, I have a Volvo. I'm not gonna buy or build a Scania. B. Me. That's the answer. And why? Because it's fun. It's a lot of fun. And live streaming it's pretty good. Pretty good for for me, because I'm commuting to my home office. Second, I am just having fun and I can talk to you guys and see messages. Not as smart as yours, but yes, I can answer them. Where am I going? I'm going to Paris. Hi, at this point, you can just use a car. Hard to type, man. Yes, I could use a car, but I am not using one of my 4 cars. And I'm playing on my simulator. You don't understand the whole concept. Thank you, man. I think that's a compliment. What about Trustmaster? Great. Moza. Check Moza. Moza R3 or R5s. They're direct drive wheels. Trustmaster, Logitech's, the cheapest ones are all either gear or they are belt. How did they build the setup, Donch? You can find a tutorial, a step-by-step tutorial on my channel on the red app with the play button. Are my Volvos old ones? The new ones aren't that reliable in your opinion? Well, I would beg differ. I have both. I have the old 2005 and I have 2 modern brand new Volvos. Not brand new anymore, but one is 2020 and the other one is 2022, and I never had a single problem with them. They're amazing, and I'm very happy that Geely bought it because they brought back all Volvo engineer, design, everything back to Sweden. So Volvos are back to be Swedish. Can I listen to my radio? Yes, I can. Does the outside of your setup look like a Volvo Landon? No, man. If you look at my videos, and you'll see the tutorial later, you told me, you'll see it's just the interior of the car with the triple TV here. Should you get a Moza R12? I think the R12 is a very good purchase, DJ Shadow. If you have the budget, I would definitely go for it. How difficult is to wire up the pre-facelift climate control? Oh, but Joe, you're trying to get your pre-facelift climate control onto a new one, right? You'd have to trim the electronics in here. It's a little bit more complicated. It's not just wiring. You need to shave off a little bit of your PCB. It won't fit. It's not a direct fit. What Volvo models do I have? I have 3 Volvos S60. One is a 2005 S60R, just like this one, and I have a Volvo S60 T5 2020 and a Volvo S60 T8 2022. Hey, Certified, what's up, man? Good morning. I think we'll try to find a stop here because it's getting dark and I want to see light. Do I have a key to start? No, I don't. The Volvo had a key here on the steering column, and I don't have the Volvo steering column here. Nice, the R12. I think you're gonna enjoy it, man. It's a pretty good wheelbase. The Chinese owns Volvo, but it's just the money. Because if you just dig a little bit, you'll find that they reactivated everything Volvo in Sweden. So the CEO, like all the designers, technology, everything is back to Sweden. So Geely owns it. They have the money, and they rebuilt after Ford nearly destroyed Volvo. So I'm really glad to see that they're bringing back, because Volvo almost went bankrupt, just like Scania, Saab. Why not just become a truck driver? Why don't a CS player, a Counter-Strike player, become a military soldier? It doesn't make any sense, dude. I'm having fun here. I'm just playing. I can crash. I can stop playing at any time and go back. Do whatever I want to do. What are the best pedals do I recommend? The SRP Lite right now. I mean, I sim race, but not as much as I drive real cars, trucks, and stuff like that. So I'm not really into the pedals. I do have the SRP on my simulator here. The Moza sent me. So I like them. Oh, did that truck just glitch out? Oh, that's nice, Ennis. I love finding money. Thank you, Swaggy boy. Adrian, is this real? Nope. It's a real game, but it's not a real life. Left blinker, go right. No, left blinker goes left. Right blinker goes right. We're going uphill. Oh my goodness, I'm flooring. Sorry, Mr. Cleaner, who are you talking to? Me? What is the worst comparison? Nice, you have a 2006 Volvo V70R, Jake. That's a pretty cool Volvo, especially the V70. My real one is the S60R 2005. I love that car. That's my garage queen. Does it have any autopilot? Oh, I think we kind of glitched here. Oh, I think my computer just froze. I know you guys are still there because my streaming PC is a different PC. But I think we got a glitch here today. It's the first. So let's see what's going on. And the music's still playing, so computer's kind of half frozen. That is a first. Alright, so you guys are going to be able to watch me getting back online here on the computer. So restart the computer because I don't know what happened. All right, maybe now you guys can hear me, but I can't read you guys yet. So I'm restarting my computer here, and it should be back working in a few seconds. So let's restart here. Restore everything. There we go. Yes, I see you guys are still there. Well, thank you for holding. Let me get the chat working again. I don't know what happened. It's the first time it froze like that. All right, let me get the chat back online. All right, there we go. All right, chat is back. I can start reading the chat, but I missed all the other, so I can only read from now on, just so you guys know. What else is missing out of my stuff here? Okay, oh yes, this is very important. This connects to streaming PC. Let's connect. All right, we're back onto the streaming PC. Now I just gotta tell every single window that they have to be on top. So this. So many windows here, guys. Okay, everybody is on top. There we go. Windows loves moving the windows around. It's amazing how it can't keep up with the windows in one place. Let's get the music back on. And let's get the game back on, right? Yes, okay, everything is working. Hero. How much is the setup, David? It's about $700. $300 in car parts and another $400 in wood, metal, carpet, you know, that kind of stuff. Can I use my BMW wheel? I could, but I would have to get up now, and I just had to restart the whole live stream, man. I'm sorry. All right, let's get the window in its proper size. That's the last step, and we're back online. That's one of the good things about having two computers for live streaming. My live stream did not stop. The background is a Volvo, of course. All right, we're back. We are back. I'm not in a vehicle. I'm in my home office, man. So let's see, where did it stop? Because it crashed. So, oh, right at the we were right here. So I hope it's nothing with the map. So we'll know if it freezes again. It's probably the map. And I've had this happen once a long time ago. Oh, what am I hitting? Really? The gates? So why did you put me here? Okay. What do I think caused the freeze? That's a very good question, man. I don't know. Because it's very unusual for my computer to freeze completely. I've seen, like, the last time it froze completely was when I was tinkering with my new CPU. I do have a 9950X, and there's something causing a conflict with the 9950X and the onboard HDMI video port, the onboard GPU, because I was using that on the onboard GPU, and that was causing trouble, and it wasn't working. But now, And then I had to turn that GPU off, and then I had to put another GPU for this one, which worked, and it stopped freezing. So that was like a month ago. Let's put the miles to an empty tank here. Sorry, Luca, I don't speak Italian. Un bel giro sulle strade italiane. I think you're talking about that I'm driving on Italian roads, and that is true. I left Rome on my way to Paris. I might have missed the other messages, yes, but are you still on that Counter-Strike? Yes, it makes total sense. I'm playing a game. Counter-Strike is a game. Would you tell a Counter-Strike player to go to war? That is a very good comparison. It's like telling a flight simulator, you know, gamer to go fly a plane just because they're playing Flight Simulator. Yes, TJ. It's because it is a interior of a car. So I think the game froze when we went under a tunnel. So we'll see. If it freezes again, we know what happened. It's the map. Because this is the same exit we're going to take now. Yes, Foxy. A Volvo S60R. 2005 to be precise. Hey, Itchy. How you doing, my friend? My computer froze just a minute ago. That was fun. So we'll see if it's gonna freeze again. If it's the map, we'll know in a second, because I think we're going through the same underpass, same tunnel, which is right ahead. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Oh, I knew it, Itchy. Dude, I knew it. Good stuff, man. I hope they send you the, well, ask them for the big one. I forgot the name of the big one. I have the Obsbot Tail 2. Ask for the big one. I forgot their name. How do you talk to another truck driver passing by? I don't have real people here. It's just NPCs. I'm playing on a single player. Yep, everything works in the game, man. Every single button here works. Thank you, Ryan. If I think, I'm pretty sure. Right there, that's where my game froze. So we'll see right now if we're going to be frozen again. If that's the problem, we're going to be frozen again. So hang on tight, guys. Hang on tight. No, I'm not on TMP. I'm on single player. And okay, I think we're good. And as I need to shift gears. Okay. So then it's not the map. It was something else that my computer didn't like and kind of just gave it a I don't know. All right, there's a truck here. There's another tunnel. Is there force feedback? Yes, 12 Newton meters of force feedback. I am using a Fanatec Club Sport DD. And I think what we'll do is I'm going to speed up in front of this truck because I want to take this exit here and sleep because it's night and I want it to be day. Do I have time? Yes, I do have time. Oh yeah, definitely negotiate, man. They will offer you the cheap one. They did offer me the cheapest one. And I said no. I said no, I can't, because if I take the cheap one, your quality is going to suck because it won't be able to handle the dynamic range. So I told them, like, no, you gotta send me at least the tail too, and they did. So let's stop here, right here. Let's park. Parking brake, engine off, flipping over. So I have a whole dashboard. Yes, sir. As it's raining in the morning. Hello, what wheelbase am I using? I am using a Fanatec Club Sport DD. Yes, they want 12 videos, one per month, but it's pretty simple, man. What I do is sometimes when I make my videos, I just show their camera. And that's a video. I mean, I'm not going to make a dedicated video on it. That's what they asked me. But what I do is every month I post a video with the camera or a picture of the camera. And that works as well. All right, let's get going. Parking brake off. Get the wipers on. A little faster. Ooh, almost stalled the truck. Oh, here's the exit. Too fast. All right, is everything working? Let me see. The chats are not chatting. That's unusual, so. Well, it looks like everything is working. Yes, everything is working. Hey, Fabian. South Africa. Hello to South Africa. Do I play every day? Yes, sir. I do play every single day. And I would play all day if I could. I would definitely play all day if I could. Alright. Trucks are through this lane. And then here. Frank Lopez, Miami, Florida. I am in Tampa, man. We're in the same state. I guess I'm the Florida man. Hey, Ennis. 836 euros. That's a lot, man. For, you know, I think for a wheel setup, you can buy something pretty good. We'll be merging here. How does one even acquire this setup? And it's so you would have to buy the car parts at a junkyard and then build following my tutorial. I do have a tutorial on the red app with the play button. Sure, man. I'll be here. I will be here for about an hour or so, or a little bit more. So I heard, Fabian, I think they're actually making a PS5 version, aren't they? I think that's what I heard. Hey, Landon, yes, so no, as you know already, because you've been here for a while on the live stream, the buttons work, but the air is not coming from here because I don't need it. I'm in my home office right now, so the AC vent is blowing air right on top of me here, so I don't really need it. Am I going to add the dash lights, A10? So the lights are here and they are very bright. The only reason why you're not seeing them is because the camera needs to adjust for the exposure. I do have three TVs, shiny light. I have another light here so you can see the dashboard. And that kind of gets the exposure to make the lights look very dim. And they're not, they're on. That is Italy. You're 100% correct, DMC. This game is called ETS, or Euro Truck Simulator. Well noted, as ACE 23? Yes, this is a Volvo S60R. And the truck. So it depends on what you want to pay attention to. Sorry. As I crashed. See what you made me do? Nah, it's not your fault. How do you not get bored? Because I love this, man. It's fun. And I'm talking to at least 170 fine folks right now. Playing, commuting to my home office. How would I ever get bored? Thank you, Cordale. Thank you, man. Do a swerve. I just did, man. I don't want to... Ooh. Really? Why'd you do that? There's nobody in front of this guy. That was not nice from you. He just came over. This is like Florida. People drive exactly like this in Florida. They're driving on the right lane, and then for no reason, no good reason whatsoever, they will just go over to the left lane. Oops. I didn't see that guy there. Did you guys see him? How long and how much did that setup cost? The actual dash and wheel working. What base am I using? So a lot of questions there, but how long? It took me about 3 weekends to build the first version, and then I've been working on and off for about 3 years. How much? I spent about $300 in car parts and another $400 in wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, LCD screen, that kind of stuff. Wheelbase. I am using a Fanatec Club Sport DD 12 Newton meters. And there is a detailed step-by-step tutorial on the same app you are right now. And on my channel, you'll find a tutorial, 45-minute long tutorial that will teach you how to build one of these bad boys. The objective is to deliver cargoes. And I wouldn't say it's fake, it's a real objective. Like, what is the objective of Counter-Strike? To kill the opponent. Here, what's the objective? To drive safely. I kind of didn't back there, so I got a ticket. As you might have noticed, I got a $400 ticket for that crash. But it happens. And you guys won't report me to the police. I would hope so. That we'll keep that between us. Do I play any other games with this setup? Yes, I do, Rectogo. I play BeamNG, I play iRacing, I play Assetto Corsa Competizione, I play several games, American Truck Simulator. The thing is, for live streaming, I like to live stream the truck because it allows me to talk to you guys. I can read the chat, I can explain things, I can interact way more than I would be able to interact if I were just, racing and trying to chase the best time or beat the opponents, that kind of stuff. Invest in BeamNG. I have BeamNG, my friend. If you look at my videos there on the same platform you are right now, you'll see several videos playing BeamNG. It's a pretty fun game. I love it. One of my top 3 games. Living proof. Well, I basically have a wooden sim rig here. Underneath the real car is just wood. So, yeah, it's the same idea. I'd live stream one day a BeamNG. Just that it usually doesn't get enough views. People like the concept of BeamNG, but they get bored really fast when I'm playing BeamNG. I don't know why. Even if I'm crashing the world. Yes, Moza is a very good brand. I keep telling people, they keep going back to Logitech and Trustmaster. You can get a pretty decent price with a Moza. Yes, Logitech and Trustmasters are the OGs. Like, back in the day, anybody just, had those and they were amazing, but nowadays there are other options in the market. Bumblebee Buggy, I don't want to damage my truck more. I've got a damage on my cargo because of the last crash, and I got 22% right now. So I don't want to do that. Ooh, nope, that's not a good gear. Is there a road trip game simulator, this truck game, but driving cars? Richie, unfortunately, no. This is the closest thing you can find as a road trip. There is good news though, Richie. They are about to release a new DLC for this game, for the American version, that will allow you to drive cars. So they will allow you to drive Fords. I think there's a Ford F-150, the Crown Victoria, and there's another one that I forgot right now. But it's a pretty cool, game if you consider that it's very realistic. I think the graphics a little outdated, but it's still a good game. Oh, absolutely, leave improve. That's what I always tell people. Like, yes, I understand people are on a budget, but the quality versus the price of Moza just blows those two out of the water. Yeah, you can mod it and put cars in here, Megan, but they still drive like trucks. So that's why I'm very excited about this new DLC, which I'm hoping the new cars will drive like cars, because they still drive like trucks. How many gears do I have? I have 6-speed manual transmission underneath, and that's why I'm doing the range. It's going ranging. So if you notice, 1, 3, 5, and then 7 doesn't show because my gauge cluster only understands 1 through 6. I'll fix that. As soon as I am able to buy a transmission for the truck here in the game, I'll buy a 6-speed transmission for the truck, and then it'll match perfectly. A little forward. There you go. Can you, Ennis? I did not know that. Alright, are we already in France? I think we are. We're headed towards Paris, just so you guys know. It's a very long trip, but there's about 20 minutes left of this journey here, and then I'll take another cargo somewhere. Click Volvo app on CarPlay. The Volvo app brings this one, so if I go back to the main screen here, let me just take the exit here. So this is the main screen of my Volvo app. It's not touch screen, but the equivalent of clicking the Volvo app is that screen. So this is the settings page where I see, let me make it bigger for you guys. So this is the settings page where I see all the information about my PC and frame rate, GPU, GPU, CPU temperature, the load, RPMs, etc. And then here is the Volvo app. So it shows the truck information. So I've got air pressure on the brakes, water temperature, oil pressure, damage on the truck, what is the damage, how long it will take for me to arrive to my destination in real life. There's a bunch of information here. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you. My tank is emptying fast. The reason why you're seeing this mileage going down so fast, Jonathan, is because the game is compressed 20-to-1. So every mile you'll see here going up, this is the real mile. So if I'm driving 40 miles an hour, it'll go for 1 hour, 40 miles, it'll go 40 miles, right? So this is the real mileage. And here it'll go 20 times more because the game has a compression. So you're not driving, like if it's a real life 3-hour drive, you're not driving 3 hours here. You're driving, 20 minutes. So that's why. We left Rome yesterday, literally yesterday, aviation, and we're arriving to Paris today. And the reason why we left yesterday is because I started live streaming this trip yesterday and I stopped, and now I'm back to it. What are we hauling? We're hauling cars. We're hauling cars. Thank you for the follow. How do you connect it? USBs. So I have a bunch of Arduinos here. 7 Arduinos to be exact, 6 Arduinos to be exact, and you connect them through USB. Playing music, it's playing music, just low volume. Let me change to the next song. This is probably more expensive than buying a car. It's not. It's about $700. $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware. Are there powered seats? Yes. Powered seats. Did you program all the Arduinos? Yes, Dylan, I did with the help of ChatGPT. Because I have no clue on how to program stuff. ChatGPT does. I don't. Fun Maltese. Does it get boring? No, it does not get boring. Wait, you're for real? Yes, sir, I am. If you go to my tutorial on my channel, on the red app with the play button, you'll see the breakdown. I even showed the receipts. Well, thank you. Yes, if you're in America especially, because in the US you can find junkyards called pick and pull, you pull it, you pull, you pay, you know, there's several names for it. Pick apart, and those are really cheap. Like the steering wheel was $15. The powered seats were $25. Just, you know, just so you guys know some of the prices. Yeah, Arduinos can be a headache, man. But now with ChatGPT, I just tell the problem, I tell it what I want, and it just does that. Yes, I did build it myself, DJ. Hello, PC flipping. Well, I would definitely support that, LV. There are at least 4 or 5 people who actually built based on my tutorial, and I know that it works. And it works with different car brands. You don't have to go with Volvo. I did build a BMW E60 and a Miata using the same process, and it works perfectly. Have I tried Track IR? I have not. And the reason is I have triple TV, so if I turn my head, I see the actual things on the side. I got 180, a little bit more than 180 degree field of view here. Can I see my truck? Yes, you can. There you go. There's my truck. An FH420. Does my sim have a sound system installed? Yes. So the radio is connected to 2 huge speakers underneath the dashboard here. And yeah, it's connected and it's working. In American Truck Simulator, I got a Cadillac Escalade mod, and I don't know where the dealership is. I don't think they have Cadillac dealerships here, Landon. But that'd be fun to drive a Cadillac Escalade. Well, thank you, LV. I hope you liked the tutorial. If you have any questions, just comment on the video, and I'll, you know, try it the best way I can to answer. Do I only drive the Volvo FH? Pretty much, Howard. I'm a little biased, as you might be able to see, towards Volvos. So, yeah. Does all the buttons work? Yes, fun. Every single button you see here, the hazards, this button here, which goes back to the cockpit. So let me go outside. Oops. Here goes back to the cockpit. This one changes the camera and rotates among them. This one changes the camera quickly, so I can go to whatever camera I want in a second. And I can go back into the cockpit. Then there is the on and off. This is the retarder. This is the rear view mirror control. Everything here does something. Auto changes to automatic. This is the parking brake. This is the window. Here I can change, I can look to the side so you guys can see it, because I can see that on my monitors on the side. So yeah, every single button here works. The wipers, the turn stock, the high beams. So yeah, everything worked. Rosa, can I drive anywhere, like even a drive-through or something? Usually, yeah, there's drive-throughs. Like in America, you can find like McDonald's, you know, all those places. But they're like, usually there's an invisible wall. You can't just drive through them, unfortunately. I wish you could. How much did I spend on this Iveco Mapper? So I spent about $300 in car parts and another $400 in all the hardware. Wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, LCD screen, that kind of stuff. Why not an FH6? I didn't have the money. I started playing ETS a week ago, and how much money do I have right now? I have 110 euros, 1,000 euros. This is where I have to go, right? Paris. I would hope. Yes, it is. So we're going to Paris. I think I am near Dijon in the game, yes. Have you got car doors? No, I don't. If you look at my videos, Kai, on the black app where you are right now, you'll see. We're taking this exit towards Paris. How long does it take on a single trip? It depends on the trip, man. This one is... I think the total was like 40 minutes in real life. And there's still like 17 minutes to go. Pretty far. Do you make as much as a human real driver? I make a lot more than a driver. I work from home. I have my home... I have a real office work. Not this. But I make a lot more than driving trucks. This is just a hobby. This is just for fun, man. Yeah, I've been saving up, Valentino, and I did buy this truck with a loan. So I got a loan, bought the truck, and then now I'm just doing work, you know, deliveries, and I've got that 110,000 euros. I have no money glitch, cheats, or level cheats here. I'm just grinding. Does the radio work, Karen? Yes, it does. So the radio does work, the 6 CD changer, the FM, AM, and the volume can also be controlling the game audio. However, right now I'm listening through my headphones, so the radio, it's not playing anything. Please drive faster. I will not, because there's a speed limit here, and I don't want to get a ticket. I'm trying to save up money. Can you buy this whole setup, or do you have to buy it? You have to build it. I think that's what you meant, Ramsey. You have to build it. Use the car instead of the truck. I don't want to. I'm driving a truck, Marius. I feel like driving a truck. Can you play this game in real time? Fabian, I don't think they have the possibility of doing real time. I think because the map is smaller, you know. So they count a mile in what would be like... If you drive a mile here of space, it counts like 20 miles anyways. The music is annoying. Please turn it off. I can change the music, but I'm not going to turn it off. And you're not going to dictate my live stream, man. That's my live stream. How do you get the gears right? So, Stroud, you can use a range. So, it's skipping gears. So, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 12. See you later, DJ. Can you drive cars in this game? Yes, you can, Kai, but they are mods, and they drive like trucks. So... Hey, George. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, man? How'd you get the dash to work? I'm answering questions that no one asked. Dude, I'm live streaming in 4 platforms right now. There's 200 people watching me on YouTube right now. So I am answering questions that are very legitimate. You can go to my red app with the play button at any time, and you can see there's 191 people actually right now. And they ask questions and I answer them. Do I ever get bored pretending I'm driving a truck? No, man, I'm playing a game. I'm not pretending I'm driving a truck. No, Africa's not available in the game. I think you could mod it, but I'm not sure. Arduinos, yes, EWP. Arduinos are the key to the world, man. Why not just drive a real truck at this point, Arsh? Because it doesn't make any sense. It's like telling a Call of Duty player to go join the war because he's playing a game. I'm playing a game. I'm having fun. I don't want to go out in a real road, take chances, risks, spend money, gas, fuel, you know, all that good stuff. I don't. Yes, I am thoroughly enjoying and also earning money at the same time, guys. Dude, what more could I ask for? Is this ETS? Yes, sir. ETS 2. My microphone has an echo? Huh. That is odd. Let me check. What's the goal of this game? Are there missions? Yes, so I'm delivering cargoes. That's the goal. Let me check there's an echo. Somebody said there was an echo. I'm just gonna check. Where's the mouse? There's the mouse. How much the interior costs? About $300. On my tutorial, I break down all the costs. There we go. Let me hear my feedback. Where's my microphone? Right. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. I don't hear a echo. All right, let's get back. Let me check again. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, there doesn't make any sense for me to have an echo. Yeah, so the volume is good and doesn't sound like there is an echo, but let's go. Sorry, my daughter stopped by here. It's summer vacation. No, it's not my phone. I am using an hotspot camera, not a phone. The speed limit is 110 over there. Let's see. Because, no, it's 56 miles an hour, so it's a little bit less than 100 kilometers an hour. There's probably different speed limits for trucks here. What do you spend the in-game money on? Trucks, improvements. You can buy other trucks so you can have like a fleet of trucks. I don't think ETS 3 is going to come out anytime soon, Albert. And there's a very simple reason. Really? Let me just have to stop again. My app, so I think the audio is going to stop for a second because my app stopped letting me control the volume here when I was testing for the echo. Just a second, guys. I just got to restart the app real quick here. This Elgato thing here always... There we go, now I can adjust the sound. Vehicle malfunction. Yeah, I gotta stop to a service. I think so, Strolly. What's the game of the name? Thank you, Alex. Thank you, man. What's the game of the name? The game is ETS 2. Have I played ETS 1 before? No, I have not. I've been playing ETS for a week now. How did you set it all up? Berzano, you can find the tutorial exactly on my channel where you are right now. If you check it out, you'll find the tutorial step by step. Can we see you navigating the CarPlay? Yeah, I think it is still... Oh, I forgot. It's still there. Oh, look. The CarPlay is still showing on the wrong screen because I think when I restarted, it was on a different screen. So let me stop again because I have to... Anytime I have to take my mouse off the screen, I have to stop the truck because otherwise I'll crash. The controls stop working when I get the mouse out. Let me just fix here because otherwise... You guys won't be able to see the same thing as I see. Now, yes. So I can use my steering wheel now. Cannot. Why did they do that again? Okay, now it's working. It's my mouse. Are there police that will pull you over? They're not going to pull me over. They're going to give me a ticket. How much did I spend? About $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware, metal, wood, carpet, electronics. Why do you have a CarPlay? Because it's very useful. And you can download it on my channel. You can go to my red app with the play button. App, check out my channel, and you can download it and use it. There's thousands of cars, though. I can play any other game that has like a bunch of cars you can download. Does the AC work, Thomas? The buttons do work, all the buttons, but there's no air coming out of the vents because I'm in my home office, and here I do have AC turned on 24/7. Thank you, Bake of Muncher. Thank you. Hey, Aquisti! I'm going to France. I'm going to Paris. Does Waze work on the CarPlay? Yes, there's a Waze lookalike that works on any game. Unfortunately, the only game that it doesn't work is on American or Euro Truck Simulator. But it works on Assetto Corsa, it works on iRacing, it works on any other racing game. And the reason is the Waze app here, in my case, that I drew, just draws the circuit. So you need to have a start and finish line. So any map that's open world won't have a working map. So it needs to be a circuit. Am I a truck driver by any chance? No. I'm not. Abdua, how much did it all cost to you? So it was about $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware. Wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos. That LCD screen right there. I see. What game is this? This is Euro Truck Simulator. Can I drive to Scandinavia? Yes, I think I can, Albert. The only thing is I need to find jobs that will take me there because I haven't discovered Scandinavia yet. So it doesn't let me just, quick travel there. Yes, Thomas. The only reason why I would make the AC work would be just for a party trick kind of thing, just to tell you guys that it works. Because I don't really need air coming out of here. Hey, Dwayne, how much was the setup, bro? It was about $400 in hardware and $300 in car parts. About $700 in total. Do I think it's a good idea to use an eye tracker? Yes, Aquisti, if you're using just a single monitor, definitely. I think it's a great idea. How much was a PC? Oh, the PC was a lot more money, man. Obviously, I'm not considering the PC in my calculations here, but I have a, just the graphics card alone, it's over $2,000. I have a 4090 here. Not to mention the CPU, which is a 9950X3D, so Do you actually drive hours? Is it the time destination accurate? So Yusef, no, the game is compressed. So meaning every mile in real life means 20 miles here in the game. So right now there is like 7 minutes to my destination, and the game is telling me like 92 miles. And we can count here. If you look at the number 25, whenever we arrive at our destination, let me know what this number is, and we'll know this is 90 miles now. So it just moved 0.1 miles, and it reduced 2 miles there. So the game is compressed. Is that a real Volvo car wheel? Yes, it's a Volvo S60R steering wheel. Do you sometimes transport abnormal loads? I transport whatever the game gives me, man. I don't know what an abnormal would be. Can you drive in real life? Yes, I can. I have 4 cars. I have my driver's license for 25 years, which I'm very proud that I never had a ticket. Not even parking violations. If you follow the law, it's amazing what you can achieve. You get the real money from your job. I get the real money from my real job, yes. I work from home. I'm an executive in a very large company, and I do market research. So that's where I get my real adult money. Can you play Nima Bodley song? No, I'm just playing a copyright-free songs. I'm not getting frustrated by your questions. Absolutely not, Dope. Answering your questions is the absolute one reason why I play truck simulator, not racing. Hey, good morning, Wagon Daddy. Welcome back, dude. How have you been, man? What is a CarPlay remake? So this is a SimHub dashboard, and if you go to my red app with the play button channel, the same name as you see here, you can download that Apple CarPlay and use it in your phone or tablet. Free to download. Strolly, would I recommend a project car for my dream car or any already perfect car? Oh man, that's a tough question. That's up to you. This is something you need to, kind of figure out if you want to have a project car. Project cars are fun, but they can be very costly and time also consuming. So sometimes it's worth, sometimes it's not. It depends on your time of your life, how much money you have, how much you're willing to sink in a project car, all that kind of stuff. Get out! At this point, just buy a truck. At this point, I'm playing with my car simulator at home and having fun, dude. This is the point I am right now. Oh, thank you, Elijah. I can't see who is sending likes because I'm streaming from another computer. And so I'm just reading the chat combined from all my streaming platforms, which are 4 right now. I'm on the green app, the purple app, the red app with the play button, and here on the black app. Aquisti, what DLCs do I own? It's a good question. I bought a bundle when I bought the game last week. I bought a bundle. I don't remember which one were they. You get your D70 hybrid turbo? That's crazy, man. Are you really putting a hybrid motor on your D70? That's a cool project, dude. Noman, how much did I pay for everything? So I'm gonna break down the cost to you because saying everything won't help. On everything I spent over $10,000 here. But if you ask about what makes the simulator special, it's not the fact that I have 3 TVs, it's not the fact that I have a very powerful computer, a Fanatec steering wheel. The fact that I am driving a car is why you guys stopped here on my live stream to begin with. So the car was about $300 in car parts, and I spent another $400 in all the hardware, wood, metal, carpet, Arduino, that kind of stuff. So $700 is how much I spent in what makes this simulator special. Is this Euro Truck Sim? Yes. GTC bots. Doubt it. You got 375 horsepower? That's pretty good, man. Yeah, we always need more, dude. It's manual, 67 mustard. This is the Volvo manual transmission called the Spaceball. Oh, thank you, Wagon. I hope to see you back, man. Good luck with your project. What car did you get this simulator from? It was a Volvo S60R. Oh, look. I have the exact same number of people watching on the black app and on the red app with the play button. 179 people. Exactly the same number. Oh, this just changed. 9 of you left on the black app. Or more now. Or back. It just keeps changing. Bond 1. At this point, bro, just get a real car. Absolutely not. That's not the brightest comment here, man. You don't tell a Call of Duty player to go out and go to war. I'm just playing a game, man. That I can crash, I can wreck, I can go anywhere. I work from home, so I'm commuting. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm commuting. And I have 4 cars, so I do drive real cars. How do you get the Apple CarPlay Nissan? That's a great question. So go to my channel on the red app with the play button. The link is in there. You know where. I can't say everything out loud and clear because otherwise the black app will just kind of cut me off. But you can go there and find it and download it because I do have a tutorial on my channel and I link there. Crash some. No, too real. Sorry, man. I'm not gonna crash. So I gotta go right. Thank you for liking my setup, Jalen. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for the sub. Thank you guys for following. I see you guys. I really appreciate. So we have a 31 miles per hour speed limit here. I think we're approaching our destination. Yes, we're very close to our destination, in fact. So we must be in Old Paris. What's the black app and the red app? So Landon, you are on the red app with the play button. And the black app is the TIKTOK. Well, thank you, MJ for life. Thank you, man. You see, the black app is the jealous one. The red app doesn't matter. They don't care if you say the name of other platforms. But the black one, they will just shut down your live stream silently. So I have about 160 people watching my live stream right now. If I say the name a few times, it'll drop to 10 people. Like 10, 15 people, like this. And that's it. They kind of shadow ban you. Ridiculous. Very ridiculous. What's that tab on top? What tab? Sorry. I gotta go back to my main. You guys are not seeing my cluster. I don't know what tab you're talking about. Hey, Ricky. Hey, Seasmon. Alright, so we need to turn right on the next roundabout. Is Zimon. Sorry, man. I butcher names. That's what I do. That's my thing. Butchering usernames. Do I prefer the red app or the black app? I prefer the red app, man. Nothing against my black app. I have almost 200,000 followers there on my black app. But they are very picky with how they pay for the views. So you have to post a minute-long video. I used to make about $3,000 a month on the Black app. And out of the blue, one day, they just reduced to about $30. And it's just been hovering about $100 ever since. Just ridiculous. I still make the views. They just hold my views whenever the video is a minute long. If I post a 59-second long video, it'll blow to millions of views. So I know they're just kind of shutting it down. Do I heel and tow in a truck? No, I don't need to heel and tow. But I do heel and tow when I'm driving in the racing game. Let me see if it's lagging. Let me look up my feedback here from the live stream. No, there's no lag here. Probably on your side. We have to turn here. We're gonna park right here on the left. So we need to kind of go around here. How much did the setup cost? It was about $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware. Can you park manually? Yes, that's what I'm doing right now. So I am parking manually just to get the extra points. Very valuable. You can't go fast. I can, but I won't because I want to respect the speed limits. How much do you have invested in a setup like this? So I spent about $700 in what makes the simulator special, but I did spend a lot more. I'm a streamer. I have about 500,000 followers across all my social media, so I did spend a little bit more. All right, now it's pretty good, just straight in. All right. Well, thank you, GTC. I really appreciate that. What advices you can give before open a Red app channel? Dude, don't give up. That's the main thing. Like, it's hard to break through the noise. Like, a lot of people will start their channels and just kind of give up on them before they break out, you know? Like, a little bit to the left, so I want to go back again. The Volvo radio here is the 850, the one with the 6 CD changer and the Dolby surround from the R. So yeah, don't stop, man. If you want to live stream or if you want to produce content, just go for it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be, you know, like you'll figure it out. Can I send you how to obtain a setup like this? You can find it right now. Just go to my channel on the red app with the play button. You can find the link there on the black app. And then watch my tutorial. 45-minute step-by-step tutorial that'll teach you how to do this. There we go, green light. Zainab, yes, I do remember you, man. How you been? All right, so we parked here where we are. This is our truck, our beautiful Volvo FH. And, okay, I'll just call you G. Ever want to skip work and keep trucking? Oh, man, yeah, obviously. Like, why wouldn't I? That'd be fun. I would spend the whole day driving here, man. I would. I'm not kidding you, Andrew. I mean, kudos to you, sir. But this is my hobby. I like to play on my simulator that I built myself. So go build something, and then you can do whatever you want with it. Well, thank you, Horesta. All right, so let's deliver this. Just click this button, and we deliver. See? Not dumb. How long did it take to build this, G? So it took about, I want to say, like, the first version, right? Because I had several versions. This is the third version of the simulator. The first version was about 3 weekends that I spent like pulling the parts, working on the wood rig, and then I spent about 3 years now that I'm improving on it. This is the 4th version of my climate control system. This is like the 10th iteration of my gauge cluster here, and so on. So it took a while, but what I did was I created a tutorial so you could follow it, and you know, you can build yourself if you follow my tutorial, which is for free on the red app with the play button. And I think it would take about maybe a week building, and I'm making the tutorial on how to get the electronics working, so I can teach everybody, do everything. I don't want to gatekeep any information. I think it's fair because I learned everything from the internet. I just want to give it back to the internet, if it makes any sense. So Zay, is the seat adjustment fixed? No, I can actually, it's electronic. I don't know if you'll be able to see it moving, like it's moving, and I'm pressing a button right now. It's not manually. As you can see, it's very smooth. So it's a manual, and it's not a manual, it's a power adjustment. Am I playing Convoy? No, I'm just on the offline. Let's get the high value cargo here. So let's get, oh, I got one more. Nice. Apply. All right, let's find a job. Find a job here. So we're in Paris. Find a freight market in Old Paris. And let's go to somewhere that pays well. We go down to Madrid. I mean, we could. We haven't explored there too much. But let's take that. 51,000 euros? I'll take that. Here we go. Oh, I started a week ago, Coda. On my American Truck Simulator, I am on level, I don't know, very high. I have over 1,000 hours playing that game. This one, I started playing a week ago. Actually, a week and a day ago. It was last Monday. That was the first day. Oh, wait. Is it here? Oh, yeah. It is here. So I don't even have to drive. It was here all along. So where is my... Let me check outside. It's got it. Oh, right there. All right, G. See you later, man. I don't have the online setup. No. I usually play offline for live streaming. It's just easier. Less things to worry about. Are Europe roads hard to navigate compared to US? I think they are a little bit harder. I think I'm used to the American road system. And also the speed limits here are way better. Hey Joe, you have a P3. Nice. Yeah, I love the P2, but I think the P3 looks very nice as well. It's the only Volvo that I never had is a P3 Volvo. I have 3 Volvos right now. I have 2 SPA platforms and 1 P2. Diane, face reveal. Nobody would care for that, but I do have videos where I make the time lapses. You can kind of see my face there. I'm not hiding it. I just don't like, I don't have a lot of real estate on, you're watching on a vertical live stream right now. Hello, Fortney. So you're watching on a vertical, and you see, we only have this space here to show the dashboard, my navigation, and here you can see my cluster. And if you're watching on widescreen right now, which is just 5 people actually watching on the widescreen, I don't know why people don't like it, but in any case, I have the widescreen version. It's still like there's the cluster right here, and then there's the Apple CarPlay down here, and you can see the other TVs on my left and right. But if I put my face here, where would I put it? Like right here, and that would block my, put my face here. Why would you want to see my face instead of the road? So yeah, don't drink and drive, sir. That's a very good Very good advice. What's my accent? No, it doesn't come across wrong, Coda. I am from Brazil. So I probably have a little bit of a Brazilian accent here. So I gotta do this here so I don't crash into that sign. Sorry, dude. And I live in America, so I think it's a mix of American accent with a Brazilian accent. And that's my accent. How do I access the widescreen? I think you have to go to my channel, it's Forza, and there is a way that you can choose, or you can go to the Purple app. The Purple app only has the widescreen, and there, where you are right now, has both versions. You do have the widescreen also. My setup is mainly for both, man. I drive both. I don't mind. People PC, the game is called ETS, Euro Truck Simulator. Dakar guy, ETS, ETS2. Italian capybara, of course. Not a lot of people have capybaras on their names. In my hometown in Brazil, in Curitiba, there's thousands of capybaras in parks. Pretty nice animals. I'm not live, actually, people. How would I know that and say your name if I'm not live? People have so weird comments sometimes that I don't even understand. Ooh, red light. Deborah, face reveal. Buy PC. Buy people PC. Can you buy my setup? You'll be able to buy if you want the BMW and or the other Volvo I built for the tutorial, but they're not available yet. Yeah, it's Forza Kid. Like, I don't understand. Like, people just sometimes, you know. Thank you, Annie Ruth. I think people get confused because I am reading 4chats right now. And there's a lot of people talking to me on the Black app. And I do answer things that people did not ask in the platform you are in right now. So maybe people think that I'm just like pre-recorded. I don't know. But I don't want to put the chat on the screen because then again, it would use real estate. Why not drive an actual truck at this point, Scream? Because it doesn't make any sense. Why would a Call of Duty player join the military? Why would a flight simulator player, you know, fly a plane at this point? I'm playing. I'm gaming. I can crash. I can reset. I can drive anytime I want, anywhere I want. I work from home. I can commute to my home office virtually. There's so many reasons. Do I know the thing on my phone if there's a function of voice navigation? Waze or Google Maps? How much did the setup cost? About $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware. Well, I see people PC. How many times do I have to say your name so you understand that I'm not just pre-recorded? But yes, I take your apologies. It's just that sometimes people like to stir, you know, controversies. So, but I see you're not one of those people. Okay. Hey, that Forza Kid. Welcome to the Purple app. You can see the widescreen now. If the game had a little better graphics, I would think this is a real truck. Crazy setup. I agree, Rail. The game is good for a over 10-year-old game, but I think it's, you know, still needs to improve. Does the AC work? So the buttons do work, but not the air is not coming out from the vents because I don't need it. I'm in my home office. Do you play with any mods on ATS? Panda, I do play with the real world companies, real world physics, real world sound, and a couple of others that I forget right now. Do I have a motion sim? No, unfortunately I don't, Seb. I'm using a butt kicker though. Can you mod the map? You can, but I don't. I have the vanilla maps here. Why am I following the traffic rules in the game? Because I'm following the traffic rules. I want to earn money in the game so I can buy better trucks and stuff. But if I keep breaking the law, I keep getting tickets and damaging my truck. I don't want to do that. That Forza, man, I think I heard rumors that they are about to release on PlayStation. Don't quote me on that. Bro, is that all set for gaming or you're driving a real truck? It's a game, man. It's just a game. VR gonna go wild. Yes, VR is wild, but it's also very heavy. Gets complicated after a couple hours. I've been live streaming for an hour and 15 minutes. If I were on a VR headset, that'd be heavy, hot, sweaty, and not to mention I get motion sickness with a VR headset. So, thank you, Brock, for answering. Yes, thank you. Is this an actual truck connected to ETS, the car guy? No, this is an actual car interior connected to the game. Yes, to that part, but no to a truck. This is a Volvo S60R. Thank you for the follow, guys. Diva, thank you. They did release on PS4? Nice. Oh, no offense taken. I don't own stakes on any of the brands. Xbox or PlayStation, it doesn't matter to me. I don't have any. I don't care about them. I'm a PC gamer. What's the price of the simulator? I spent about $700 in total. So you earn in-game currency. Yes, so you earn in-game currency and you also stack up levels. Right now I have about 155,000 euros, meaning I'm almost able to buy a better truck. So I want to buy a newer truck eventually. What you have is better than a VR. Yeah, I mean, it's different. I understand the appeal, and some people really love VR, and it's fair. But I do have a triple TV here, 4K. I can see all around me. I can see that lady here, that lady on my right. I need to change the camera for you guys to see it, but I can turn my head and see her. I can see my rear view mirrors on both ways. So, yeah, I prefer real life instead of VR. How does the dashboard work, Andy? So it's a Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield connected to SimHub. There's a tutorial on my channel. Play longer distance, Annie Ruth. I am with the longest distance I could choose when I picked this job. I'm going to Madrid in Spain. Do I have multiple wheels for different trucks? I do have multiple wheels, but they're not for different trucks. Can you imagine that, people PC? Being a truck driver and coming home but I actually heard about some drivers that actually play this game. I think it's pretty cool if you ask me. Like pilots that fly on Flight Simulator, you know, kind of the same thing. Motlatsi, yes I do. If you check my channel on the red app with the play button, you can find a tutorial, step-by-step tutorial. What currency you have there, that Forza kid? Hey, that F1 guy, welcome back. I remember you. Did I check your sim setup? I did not. I'm sorry, man. I gotta take notes because during the day I end up getting distracted and I do several other things, and I don't do the things that I say I will do during the live stream. Oh, gotta turn here. You got Forza Horizon 5. Nice. I do too, James. A good game. Entertaining. Yes, Motlatsi, on that app. I can't say the name of it, but yes. Really? Right, right, Stas? Is that true, man? That's pretty cool. Well, that's awesome. Have you ever played this game? Hey, DJ, welcome back. Is the dashboard real? Yes. This one is 100% real. I can touch, I can, you know, do anything on it. Oh, South Africa, Rand. I'm sorry, I didn't know what Rand was. Thank you, Blitz Blaze. Thank you. Thank you for helping out with my objective. Nobody is. But I do appreciate you. How can you make a setup like this, Mrs. MZ? You can go to my channel on the red app with the play button, and you'll find a tutorial. Step by step, it'll take you through, and it'll help you out. Sorry, the chat kind of went too fast for me. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, nice, DJ. You watched the tutorial? Well, I'm really happy when I hear people saying that they watched the tutorial and they're gonna try to build. It makes me very happy, man. Thank you. I really appreciate you, Blitz. You're tired? Oh, I get it. What time is it where you are right now? 5,000 hours, dude, that's insane. I have 1,000 hours on ATS, and I think it's a lot. I might have like 20 hours here on this game because I started last Monday. Is this radio real? Yes, the radio is real. The climate control also works. Everything works. The only thing is that the air is not blowing from here because I don't need it. Motlatsi, why I can't say the name? Because the app you are right now is very jealous, and they will start shadow banning my live stream if I say the name. Yes, everything is synced. Everything here. The RPMs are calibrated though. As you might know, diesel trucks don't go up to 8,000 RPMs. So I calibrated 7,500 RPMs is equal to 2,000 RPMs in the truck. Yes, I can drive cars as well. So where do I go? I want to stop for a rest here, because then it's going to be daylight. I think right there on the right side. DJ, on BeamNG, dude. Yes, I'm on the purple app as well, Nathan. On BeamNG, I must have about 1,500 hours. I played BeamNG way more than ATS at this point. Hey, Dean. Hello. Dude, you spent the night awake. Nice stuff, man. I hope you can rest a little bit. You live in Tennessee, so you're not far. I was in Tennessee about a month ago. Pigeon Forge. I went on a family trip. I love that Smoky Mountain areas, man. I think it's so beautiful. Can you do a live playing Forza? I could. The only problem with Forza is I can't adjust the camera. We're gonna stop here for a rest. Parking brake, engine off, resting. Do I have gas pedal or brake pedal? Yes, Alyssa, I do have 3 pedals. Gas, brake, and clutch. Oh, low air pressure on my brakes. No worry, let me take a picture of that and then I'll remember, because it's just hard for me to remember. I think I heard a rumor about them having this on PS5. Agelaris, it's not difficult, it's just a lot of work, man, to make it work. Pigeon Forge is so cool. I always enjoy when I go there. We're gonna go even without our brakes working. I think as we start moving, air pressure is gonna build up. Panama City. Yeah, that's a nice place to be. I've been there once or twice. I live in Tampa Bay area, so I'm not that far from Panama. You probably need a lot of space. Yes, on my particular case, especially because I have triple TVs here, I do use a lot of space. But, like, realistically, one can have just one TV and have half of dashboard. And then you can save on space. You can use a lot less space than you would with the triple TVs that I have here. 2:33 p.m. Does in UK, do you guys also use the 2:33 p.m. or you use the 1400 hours? It's 14:33 p.m. Not p.m. then. It's 14:33. Miami Beach, nice. Summer vacation. Well, enjoy yourself, man. It's gonna be pretty hot, but hopefully it's gonna be nice. I used to live in South Florida. I lived there for 5 years. I used to live in Cooper City. That's just a little bit north of Miami. It's about 20 miles north. Go to the right lane here. As I'm speeding again. It's so hard to keep within the speed limit when the speed limit is so low. What time is it over there? Right now it's 9:35 a.m. I really wish Forza had an adjustable camera. Like, I really wish, because I like Forza Horizon. If you're just trying to drive, you know, brainless and no worries, Forza Horizon is a great game to do that. Like the arcade feeling, everything, you know, you can just crash and plow through mountains and stuff. That's a lot of fun. The jumps. Jack Harris, no thank you. I like my real life job way better, and I do enjoy my hobby here. And I earn a lot more money in my real life job, and the social media pays for this hobby here. So I'm happy, man. Thank you. Oh man, Landon, try to sleep, dude. It's gonna be tough for you to sleep, man. 16:35, nice. Almost end of your day, Peter. South Africa, hello. Here is AM, 9:36 AM. So the time you see there on the gauge cluster is my real time. Yes, I'm going to Madrid. But where am I right now? I don't know. Let me see. I can tell you. We are still in Paris. Sorry, France. We're near Saint Laurent, and we're headed down here to Bordeaux, and then we're gonna drive through Bayonne, Pamplona, near Burgos, all the way down to Madrid. Can I stall? Yes. If I don't use the clutch correctly, I will stall. This is Germany. No, I'm in France right now. What is my real life job? I work for a very large company as a executive, and I work from home, and I work with market research. Where am I from? I was born in Brazil, I was raised in Brazil, and I moved to Florida about 10 years ago. And that's where I am right now. So I am an American Brazilian person. If you drive Maniac, can you stall? Yes, I can stall if I drive Maniac. What do you have for breakfast? I usually don't eat anything in the morning. That's a very odd question, but I'll entertain it. The PC guy, the people PC. I usually just drink coffee, and then around 10:30 a.m. I'll usually make a protein shake. That's what I do. Is that a real truck you're driving? No, J. Cliff. It's just a game. Is it a car game? Is it a car or a game? It's both. It's a car interior in a game. What part of Brazil were you born in? I was born in a city called Curitiba in the state of Paraná. That is a city south of São Paulo. So if you know anything about Brazil, São Paulo, kind of right here, and then about 180 miles south of São Paulo is a city called Curitiba. It's the capital of a state called Paraná, and it's very high in the mountains. It's a very cool city, cool in the sense of temperature, usually cold year-round, and it's a nice city. I like it. I can't complain about it. Yes, that F1 guy. I do get very similar comments most of the time, but I don't mind answering. I mean, that's why I'm here, right? I'm live streaming, I'm answering the comments, I'm interacting with you guys, so I don't mind answering the same question over and over and over and over and over again. How much for the complete setup, please? So, J. Cliff, I spent about $700 in what makes this simulator special. So, it's the car. The car interior was $300 and another $400 in hardware, wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, LCD screen, that kind of stuff. It wasn't hard, Shalite, to get the speedometer working. There's a tutorial on the red app with the play button. Yes, sir, it's an S60 V70 interior. And I don't need an FM or FH to be more realistic, Bill Needle. So you're saying that anybody playing on a regular, like, simulator that has just profile aluminum is more realistic and doesn't even resemble like a car? No. Oh, my vehicle is malfunctioning. Yeah, that's what happens when you crash too much. See, people ask me, why didn't you crash? Do I have to turn the engine back on? Yeah. Alright. Alright, back. Gotta stop at the service center. Can I make my setup motion? I could, DJ, but that would require me to rebuild the platform underneath. It's all wooden, wood base, so I think I would need metal for a good, reliable motion platform. Yes, everything you see here is wired up, and it works in the game, and it's connected. And it can be mapped with any game. Anything you see here, Razvan. Sam Graham, thank you. Thank you. You got a tutorial right there on the channel you are right now, Sam, if you want to check it out, how you built it. Even if it's just out of curiosity. And also, I break down all the costs right there. Just check out my channel. Am I using a real clutch and accelerator pedals from a Volvo? No, I'm using a Moza pedal here, not a real life pedal. Does the windshield wiper work? Yes. I can go to the fastest, just normal speed, intermittent, so it's gonna stop and it's gonna go, there you go, and then off, and then I can go just one wipe, like when I need to clean the windshield, I just go up, it goes back down again, just like in a car. Igor Campos, cara, nunca dirigi caminhão na vida real, nunca peguei num caminhão grande, quer dizer, eu dirigi um caminhão uma vez, que era um caminhão um pouquinho maior, mas não é nem de perto isso aqui. Aqui nos Estados Unidos você pode alugar os caminhões e sair dirigindo, mas não um caminhão tão grande assim. The fluid work, no, the game does not have that, so it's unfortunately that it's not available. If there was a function to use the wiper or, you know, the windshield fluid, then I would map it. What graphics card do I have? It's a 4090. Is the Moza truck wheel worth it? I think it is. I think it's a good wheel. I think it's a good wheel, man. I don't have it, to be very honest with you. I never used it. But from what I've seen, it seems like it's a pretty good... Oh, thank you, People PC. Thank you, man. You see that yellow beast on your left-hand side? That truck over there? What was it? I took too long to see. How does the brake work? Just like any, pedal, joystick pedal. If I press the brakes, it'll brake. Or you can use the engine brake, which is here. You see the light coming on there? That's the engine brake. Hello, Nico. You should play a car simulator. I do play car simulator. Gloxion. I just like to live stream with a truck. Yes, the 4090 is definitely capable, and I do have a 9950X 3D. However, you wouldn't believe, but I cannot live stream from this computer and play the game at the same time. Can you believe that? So that's why I have a second computer for my live streaming needs. Do I stream on the Black app? I gotta say like that, Dakar guy. Yes, I do. I have about 150 people watching right there right now. So hello. Perfect Portuguese after 10 years. Yeah, I use a lot because my wife is Brazilian, and it's hard to forget your native language, man. It's your native tongue if you use it, and I really want my daughter to speak Portuguese. So we speak Portuguese with her all the time. I don't use Portuguese in my job. I don't use Portuguese here a lot, but I do use in the house, and we have a rule. Here in the house, we're gonna speak Portuguese. What Volvo model is this interior, Taras? It's a Volvo S60R, 2005 to be exact. Remember the PC question from yesterday, yeah. Because it runs poorly, man, it's just crazy, Rail. I get the frame rate will drop to about 20 frames per second. How many hertz are your monitors? They're 120 hertz. But unfortunately, this game, only this game, and ATS, both of the games. Like, I can play Assetto Corsa at 120 hertz, no problem. I can play iRacing at 120 hertz, no problem. But American Truck Simulator is very poorly optimized. And because I have everything set on the max, for that reason, I have to lock it at 60 FPS. So if you check out right now, you're gonna see my Apple CarPlay is a little bigger. And if you pay attention at the top right thing there, it says 60 FPS. That's what's the frame rate I'm running right now. Oh, nice. Remember? Welcome to my Black app. Why am I driving in the first gear? It's not the first gear. The problem here is that the cluster only recognizes 6 gears, so I'm on the 12th gear, so it can't show the 2. Is your Volvo wheel hooked up to a direct drive base? Yes. No, I didn't get it real complicated. It's just a Fanatec Club Sports DD. 12 Newton meters, so it's connected to that. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Go, speed up. No, sir. I am trying to follow the law, keep within the speed limit, and not get a ticket. Can it rain in the game? Yes, it can, Cody. And it was just raining about maybe half an hour ago or so. Is there any sorts of APIs for this, like fuel status and actual working RPM gauges? This game can handle so much. Yes, so it's not the game that's handling that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name. Himetoglu. So there's an app called SimHub. SimHub is a software that will connect with pretty much any modern game, and it will get the game data. So that's why I have the fuel, the miles to an empty tank, the RPM, the speed, the gear, everything. Everything you see here is working, even the turn signal. Like you see the turn signal, left, and then the hazard lights. So this is all coming from the game, and it's being sent to my gauge cluster. It's called SimHub. Do I have any other mods? I do have a few mods here. I am using the real world company names, real world physics, real world sounds, and real world traffic. I think those are the ones I'm using here. Majazan, no, the buttons do work. All the buttons here work and do button things, but the air is not coming out of my vent because I don't need it. I'm in my home office and I have AC here. 70 kilometers an hour, roughly 80 kilometers an hour right now. That's the speed limit here. Will the force feedback drive it off in random directions if you let go? No, it'll kind of just keep straight because that's what real cars do. So it has the force feedback will always try to, self-center. What PC am I using? Menquoba. So I'm using a 9950X3D with a 4090 and 64 gigs of memory RAM. And my streaming PC has a 5060 and a 5600 AMD. Goodbye, my friend. Paka. At the Steam Workshop, C-Boy. That's where you find them. Living Dead. Your preteen self, which... Yeah, my preteen kid self still screams every time I play this, to be very honest with you. In ATS, you can drive faster. Absolutely. This is one thing that kills me with ETS. Have I ever drove a real truck, Dad? No, I have not. I never driven. What kind of car is based off? Volvo S60. Não precisa descascar. Ela consegue comer. Não se preocupe, meu amor. Mas já vamos lá, tá? Tá bom, nós já vamos lá, meu amor. Meu amor, nós já vamos lá. When do I stream ATS? I usually stream ATS. I've been streaming ETS because a lot of people have asked me to stream this one. Oh, it was Portuguese. I was talking to my daughter. We try to speak Portuguese with her in the house. Hey, Ennis! Yeah, that's my daughter. Our dog yesterday found a baby bird outside and bit it, and it broke its leg. So my daughter really wants to take care of the bird, but I don't think that bird is able to be saved. I told her that, but we're still gonna care for it. Do I like more ETS or ATS? I like more ATS because of the speed limit. Português do Brasil. Opa, isso aí, véi. Let's stop here because I do need to stop my live stream anyways. It's almost 10 a.m. and I gotta start working. There's a few days next week that I won't be able to live stream because I'm gonna be on a business trip. But I'll be back. I think it's Wednesday and Thursday. Where's the parking? Oh, right there. Cara, eu gastei $700 no simulador, na parte que faz o simulador ser especial, que é o carro. Mas no total eu já gastei mais de 10 mil aqui. Só que dá pra gastar menos. I am in America. I am in Florida. Alright, so we'll stop here. Parking. Parking brake on, engine off. All right, my friends. I'm pretty good, man. I am ending my live stream. It's been over 2 hours. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, guys, I'm going to end the live stream, but I live stream every weekday from 7:30, 8 a.m. till like 9:30, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Florida time. And I hope to see you guys again. If you're not following, hit that follow button right now before I turn off my live stream. Make sure you subscribe if you're watching from YouTube. I really appreciate you guys. If you're on Twitch right now, just, do what you have to. There's tumbleweed rolling on my Twitch because it's new-ish and it's very hard to be found on Twitch. So if you guys are watching there on TikTok right now, head over to my Twitch. It's the same username. Help me out. Follow there. Watch my live streams there. There's a benefit of watching on the purple app, which is Twitch. Now that I'm turning off, I can say the name. But if you watch on Twitch, you're going to see the widescreen. You can see the 3 TVs. You can see my rear view mirror, which is this. Not like turned like this, but you can see the actual view of my whole simulator. So I hope to see you guys again. Follow, like, subscribe, do all you have to do. Stay safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.